Hey guys and welcome, my name's NG Paradox and we're back to taking on the rebels in our lands. I need to bring you guys up here, I completely forgot about you. But yeah, we also actually will, once we've dealt with these guys, there is no reason why we can't attack the Palladids at one point. We have so much money, and that's why I've not bought any mercenaries for this war, because I knew we had enough to be able to take them on. I don't want to waste our money this time. And next time, hopefully we could use our money. Maybe we could attack the Palladids and try and take some other land. That's something I definitely want to look into. We'll see. As I say, if we can't join the Independence faction due to the fact we've been asked not to, then obviously then we can use that to try to attack the Palladids instead. Grow that way. Then later on, if we ever can, we can join the Independence faction. That's what I'm going to look at it for now. We're going to find other ways to expand, because I've concentrated on trying to get the Independence faction going and stuff for the last maybe couple, maybe even 3 generations. I feel like we should really be looking for a different way, because it's obviously not going to work all the time. Someone's going to get in the way, such as someone like this, or the last woman who's craven, that type of thing. I could hear someone sneaking around inside. I believe it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Aragonta opening one of my letters. I'll teach her to be less noisy. I am just. Even if I'm crazy, I'll be crazy like in a just way. I kind of see lunacy like it kind of accentuates your other kind of traits and stuff. You don't just kind of like, well, I guess actually it's unpredictable. At least that's how I see it. I don't know. That's how I like to think of it. Otherwise, it can just take over every single choice you make, and I like it to kind of fit to your traits a bit. At least that's how I like to do it in the game when I get lunatic. She could use some practice reading. We'll go for that one. Peasant Revolt. Okay, 66%. Holy War for Barcelona. Well, that's an interesting one. So they're attacking him for Barcelona. Castile. Liberator of Castile. So there's a liberator in Castile. That would be really nice. Castile being liberated would be great. So this would be a great time to attack them, just as I bring that up. He's reinforced the troops. Maybe I could make my son a leader of a company. We did lose our last mercenary company. You know, I'll leave it for now. We had a bad experience for a bit with one. She died of a poor physique. That poor lady. And he would like to marry this woman. You know what? I don't see many reasons to say no. Our niece who was married to him died. We'll accept, though. He's come to our family again asking for a marriage. It's a different, obviously, person and a different marriage, but he's come to us to ask what we have. I think I just saw then a priest with an eye patch. That's kind of fun. Revolt against the Conqueror. Lots of revolts going on down there. There you go. Look at this. What is that on his... Is that like... It seems to be like a darker skin here. Like, is that a scar or something? Consumption, maybe? I don't know. He's got the eye patch, though. It looks like it's a little darker. It could just be shadow. I think it's just shadow. Actually, I think it's just shadow because he's got his hair next to it, maybe. That's probably all it is. Go, my people. Take it. And we got it. 78%. If we go back here, take them out, and also take that back, I think we'll be okay. Put some actual people in charge who can actually fight. Ah. With the Count the Liberator. Okay. Interesting little alliance there. Accepted the peace offer. So it looks like he defeated one group. We didn't do great there. They were holding us off for quite a while there. Kind of worryingly. The people of Castile have been pushed down once again. That is a shame. I think one more defeat for them and it will be over. The Palladids are throwing all these enemies back right now. The Lombards are going to take quite a while to get there, though. Croatia and a chief is helping. Yeah, the Liberator, the Count. He stood no chance. I want to see him. I can't see it. 1 second, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that. I did just have to put a little end to the video there because I had to go get the door. Do apologize for that. But yeah, it looks like he allied to the Count. Okay, so this guy is the guy attacking for Castile. Ah, I just assumed it was like someone trying to freak us. But he's going to try and attack. That's pretty impressive. That was an impressive idea. Too bad he didn't have the men. But that would have been amazing. Why did he do that with such a few men? I mean, I know there was revolt and stuff, but still, that still seems a bit silly. But that would have been amazing. Imagine him having land in Castile. He'd have been the hero of Iberia. This Breton. We've had some interesting kind of historical, should we say, ahistorical things happening, which I always like. Enforced demands. Well, there we go. So we saved our duchy again. Now, if we had a quick look here, we could try to invade, but he's 11,000 men right now. Make tributary. I can't do a holy war against him. Is it because I'm Waldensian? Is that why I can't attack? Ah, no holy wars for Waldensians, are there? I don't know. Let's have a quick look. The Catholic Church. Yeah, we've seen that before. Modify to all units of holders controlled by this religion. Yeah, it doesn't tell me I have anything, really. To take the vows, there is and can exist no religious head. So basically, it looks like we gain nothing from having this. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that nice? We get nothing, but with so much money. I could just make him a tributary. My prison player Dark Cell let him rot. We should probably go through the prisoners. We have 5. Now, Ildefonso, you were the man in charge. You set this all up. Humiliate. Torture. Now, she is a just woman. She may be a lunatic, but she is just. Maybe we could... Execute him apparently is not allowed. It seems tyrannical these days, maybe because of the laws and stuff. Banishment would be as well. Release, revoke. I think we should just revoke his title. Yeah, vassals will not object. We do have one over, so I can give this one to my son, yeah. So let's do that. I'm going to take this away from him, because he was the leader of the movement. He will stay in jail for the rest of his life. Now, the others here, this guy we caught in battle. So I think we'll just ransom him. 25 gold. This guy was one of the people that, you know, he was kind of under him, part of the rebellion. Maybe we'll release him in this form. I can't actually release him. He's considered another offer. Okay, it's the same guy. This guy as well. What to do with you, sir? Carcassonne. Again, these people were under him. They want the leaders, and doing too much damage wouldn't help. I don't think. I think we should just release them. It'll make people like us a bit. Oh, apparently he won't. I mean, I'm a lunatic, so people I don't think are ever going to like us. This guy's always trouble. I can just torture him. I really feel like torture, but she's just. I feel like she wouldn't do it. Not all lunatics are evil. That's the point I want to try and make here. Whenever people think of lunatics in these games, they think of, like, evil people. Mainly because I think, like, of Game of Thrones and stuff. But lunatic does not mean mad. I mean, of course it means mad, but lunatic does not mean bad. So, yeah. In fact, it could mean you're a good, nice lunatic, but you give everything away. So, yeah. We'll release that guy. And we'll let that guy go. So hopefully then that keeps everyone in line. That guy's paid the price. My second son then needs a wife, because he's going to get those lands. So I'm going to find him a good wife. Ooh. Countess of somewhere really far up north. Yeah, not the best. Let's look for some actual... We got my son married to Lombardy, so I think that's a nice one. Ooh. That is a shame. If we married... there's a good chance. If he were to die, and he inherits, he only has a daughter. His wife is pregnant right now, so maybe not the best. Though we could wait and see, obviously, what it is. The count here, it's a bit... Avon. The daughter there is already married. There's another daughter. I don't know, there's too many children there. Germany, Provence, Savoy. What do you have here? So, I don't think she would marry. No, there's a good reason why she's not married yet. He'd be the next one. He's a lunatic. Maybe we could be lunatics together. He's next in line. Then he has a daughter who's already married. Orleans. So, yeah, she has Normandy and Orleans. I always forget that. Ooh, look at this weird mixture. He's got married. He's got lots of kids. So they look fine. Provence. Anjou. Is this all you have, Anjou? You literally have one place. I know there's an Anjou revolt, that's why. Where did I look at Flanders a bit ago? Let's have a quick look at what's going on right now. So, he's still... Yeah, all the others have mostly died. So it'll be him next. So Burgundy will get it anyway. And he's got married and had a baby. She's pregnant again. So looking pretty good for them. These two are elective. Which I'm not particularly fond of. Saxony is also elective. All of these are elective. Holland. That is his youngest son. So Amory, so that means the daughter's next? No. Bonnie would not be next. Oh wow, he had a son. This daughter though has Provence. I don't think they would accept either. No. Not going to get one of those duchies like that. There's some land over here. Bavaria. She's French, apparently. Looks a very sort of, I don't know, like doughy face. I'm not sure about that. He'd be next. Okay. Not really any particularly great lands, I have to say. I don't think we're going to get anything particularly one. I'm going to have a quick look then what he has for options. We'll let time go by then. Don't want to spend too much time on this type of thing. Peace offer. Yep, Palisades 1. They're holding everyone back. Defensive Pact opposing has been disbanded. Okay. She'd be the only one with land, but she's 7 years old. Princess of Germany. The heir to the Duchy of Burgundy. Well, that's an interesting one. Okay, so the lands underneath Austrasia. It's Austrasia, yeah. I'm going to have to call it that. But she'd be next time. She's 13, that's perfect. Arranged betrothal. That'd be great, but how old is she? 43. She's just pregnant. Oh, that's the girl we saw before, actually. It might be worth it, because we can always break the betrothal. Let's wait until she has the baby, then I'll give my son the title. Please don't be a good baby. Please don't be a son. Be a daughter. Because she's 43, that's if she has a baby, that's pretty amazing, to be honest. 43 is a good age to have a baby. Arrange of marriage. Our son and the daughter. Yeah, she's a homosexual. Not great, but it doesn't mean they're kind of children. It just means there's a lesser chance of them having kids. But it is a good alliance. And he has no sons. So we'll accept. They're getting married now, so they're both young. They have a lot of chances to have kids. You know what? We can't complain. I can't complain. Well, I can complain. And I probably will later, but yeah. You point that right here. Remember that, guys. I said that they could still have lots of babies. I bet you now, in the future, will complain about my son not having kids. And like, why doesn't he get her pregnant? That'll be something I'll complain about later, most likely. Rich merchants went to buy titles and the barons protest saying their titles are priceless. Mere merchants should not be allowed to gain the noble rights just because they can afford it. And maybe it's a good point. Money shouldn't be everything. As long as I get paid, I couldn't care less. Titles cannot be bought. Yeah, I agree. My dear liege, I've just approached by them to convince them to join the vile heresy. I will engage them in theological arguments with my crazy ideas. I'm utterly convinced. Good job, lady. For the room, I judge a felon to death. Exactly as he should be. You should probably be making sure no one kills me. You should be trying to change people to our religion. Get on with it, people. That horse is still alive. I wonder, if I die and my son inherits titles, does the horse stay? Like, can you still pick the horse? Like, is he still in the court? Or does he just go? Because he's kind of like part of your craziness. I don't know. I have to check that. She had a son, and she died. Died in childbirth. I literally said it's pretty amazing if they can have a kid at that time. My liege's counsels discontent. The Emperor died of cancer, and his son, Emperor Angelbert. He's a very brawny man, but not the most capable. But he's content, greedy, but kind. And he has 5 children, only 1 son, though, 12 years old. Huh, I wonder if my son should marry that. My son, though, is still next. If that other boy dies... Just. Yeah, I think because she's just, we would not kill her brother. But if she did die, she would inherit. So how about we keep that then, just for now? Because, I mean, what other things does he have? He doesn't have that much more choices. But hopefully this means a new man. Yeah, we can join the Independence faction again. We're going to join this again. After being convinced by the court from another county, I've decided to convert to the Catholic faith. What are you doing, sir, Bagonid? Bagonid, you're a Bagonid. You're Occitan as well. You've turned from us. You've betrayed us all. He's betrayed everyone who's ever loved him. Maybe that's going a bit too far, but yeah. Basically. How am I asking for a title? He might just do it just to give me, you know, what I want. Fair to convince me. This is futile. I cannot oblige. Abandon my ambition. That's disappointing, we'll say, yeah. Very disappointing. No one's really joining the factions apart from increased council power. Oh, speak of the devil. Though we do need some of the bigger guys. We need some bigger guys to join our independence. Oh well. I say I shouldn't concentrate on that too much. I'm always thinking about it. I don't want to make my tributary. I don't think we're not going to be able to attack the palaces. I need to make some claims against them. We could always try and go for these lands, but it doesn't feel worth it. You've got to fight so much. It's going to cost us so much money. I could just attack the people around us and keep eating. Now, let's have a quick look at what she's good at. She's an idolizer, willful, and conscientious. Okay, willful, but she's an idolizer, so no. Affectionate, curious, no. Timid, idolizer. She's got idolizer, so that's 1. Conscientious and brooding. She's got 1 there. So, she's better at stewardship, definitely. Playful, fussy. Let's go for stewardship then. She's very good at stewardship stuff. What is this? Bloody Vikings still from the north. Haven't they given up on their Viking ways yet? Uprising. Visigothics with the Zikri, the Sunny Heresy. 4,000 men. 12,000. Why are they doing this? What lunacy. You want my daughter and him to be betrothed? Interesting choice there, Germany. You know what? I accept this betrothal because you came and asked. I feel very... How should the word? I feel very proud of that. They came specifically to me and asked for this. What lovely people. And of course, he's a powerful man. So for elective monarchy. So he would like elective monarchy. The King of Germany would like an elective monarchy for the whole empire. He says the kingdoms are elective. Now the empire must become elective. Carlin, you've had your days. Now, this is not great for us, as I've said before. Elective is not really good for us, but that... He's got both the major kingdoms, and not Flanders, but both the major kingdoms helping out there. Our independence faction's got a bit of traction. And obviously, this does give us a little bit of an advantage, but that does mean if we win, these guys are still going to be part of the Frankish Empire. So not great either way. Really. Another daughter. But she would be the next one. Yeah, because it's her title that he got. What was that? Was beheaded on the order of the king. Now, will these guys be able to win? There's 11,000 men. it looks as though the rebels, 15,000 men, I think they're going to win. Now, elective monarchy is kind of cool to see happening in Frankie. It does mean it would basically be like a massive Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, it's basically going to be a massive Holy Roman Empire of France and Germany. Young Godosio is full of energy and will get things done. I'm a bit temperate, but I'm a falconer. Life will reward her, we'll say. No babies yet. already starting to talk about the babies. You have to talk about the babies. They need babies. Liking that little Poland over here, and Livonia, and Pannonia. Some nice little ones over here. They're part of the French Revolt. I like that. French Revolt now covers that. I like how the Middle East looks. This kind of looks very divided. I never like massive empire. I do kind of like seeing an empire rise, but I like to see new empires, not the ones from the beginning. You know what? Let's keep it, yeah. Even if they don't get anything from that, you know, she's got good stewardship and stuff. I'm going to give my son a title then. So my son, you will be given this one. I did promise that. Which one was it? This one, yeah. Oh, a barony. I got a barony as well. I completely forgot. We should give the barony to one of my councilmen. The horse, of course. No. This guy. He's been on my council for a bit. It will go back to me, but who cares? I need to give it to someone else then. It's really not a big deal. I feel it'd not be the best interest to marry... Oh! So as soon as I give him the lands, I should have waited for the marriage to come back. So we still have the betrothal, but not actually married. Okay, Marshal. Oh, he's really good. Yeah, we have to pick him then. Train troops. Steward. I mean... This guy's a genius, so let's go for this guy. And he's a new courtier, so he can get something in the future. So we'll pick him. He's the new generation. All of their factions. Okay. So he forced them to join his faction. Isabella for Toulouse. This... The bastard. Is it the bastard son? Yes, the bastard son. His own daughter. Who is strong. She's got a strong physical body. But I don't like that. My liege council is discontent. We know that. There's no diseases here yet. Every time I see that pop up, I keep thinking there might be a disease or something. That guy's still in jail. I think he's probably been in there long enough. He's been in there long enough, I think. Throwing the oblit is probably a bit too much. Do it. He's been against us twice, so we're gonna end this part here. We can see there he just defeated one of the rebellion armies. Now that's gonna be quite useful for them because there's 13,000 here now, and ask liege for Titus might be a good time when there's like a massive civil war in the Frankish Empire. We're like, oh, you know, could I have a title, please? You know, or we'll rebel, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'll see you in the next part.